Well, me and Tammy are just getting ready to go up to the hardware and ride the sleigh out and spend the part of the day up there, I guess. And right now I can't tell if she's gonna go rob a bank or going to be out in the cold weather. Tammy, what you got going on here?
First of all, you need to put on your merino wool long johns, or whatever they're called. Then, I'll put on some clothes over these. Some layers. That's how you want to do things, in layers. Got my down vest, coat, gloves, scarf, boots, blanket, and hopefully we'll stay warm.
Well, on our first stop is stopping here and fueling up, topping off the old tank, in case Tammy decides she wants to go on a long road trip.
And I remembered the word I was looking for. Was looking for thermal underwear, not long johns. Anyway, you knew what I meant.
Look, she's old school. That's all I've ever known them by is long johns. So she's all right. So anyway, here we are. We'll stop here and top off the tank and head out. Well, we are just headed up Blacksmith Fork Canyon right now, and it's a beautiful morning right now. So hopefully we'll probably see, other than elk, I know we'll see some elk, but we'll probably see some deer traipsing around through here throughout the ride up here also. Well, we are just headed down here now towards Thames. Got some music going, got a fire going. That'll be nice.
Someone must have got the long.
First acreage here was purchased out here at the hardware in 1945. One of the wonderful things about the state of Utah is that there's over 193 wildlife management areas throughout the state. Of those 193 areas, there's over 500,000 acres devoted to these wildlife management areas. The hardware, as I mentioned before, was first acreage was bought in 1945, and it was a little over 2,300 acres. Of that 500,000 acres, we are currently sitting on a little over 14,000 acres. And a lot of them, they come through, they see the buffet line, they stop and hang out for a while.
When do they move out usually?
So when these sheep, what you guys doing now? When these elk are born, they'll weigh anywhere from 35 to 50 pounds. The cows can weigh up to about 400 to 500 pounds, and the bulls can weigh up to about 700 to 800 pounds. They've tracked some of these elk that have gone all the way to Colorado, and they've tracked some that have gone into Yellowstone. There's about, roughly in the valley, there's roughly about anywhere from 25 to 3,500 head of elk in this region. They don't really fight this time of year. There's no need to. They call it the bachelor season, so they're not fighting to build their herd or this or that. They by 5 and like, what? Let's see it. And I was like, there's nothing right home about. I'm telling you.
How long have you been doing this?
In the early 1900s, the state was trying to figure out a way to try to. Well, let me back up a little bit. In the early 1900s, in this region, the elk population was almost just wiped out from the hunting to feeding. almost immediately they'll start heading to Millville area. They'll drop in on that side, and
And while you're waiting in line, if you've got your saucer, you can come down this hill. And here we go. And this is the lineup now, and it is not even 11 o'clock. We got here at 10, and this is the crowd now. So if you're coming up here, I'd recommend the earlier the better. Well, we just got back to the truck, had a little snack after the sleigh ride out to see the elk, and we picked a great day to come up. It is beautiful out here, probably about 35 degrees, I'm guessing, no wind, so it wasn't really cold and it was glad to do this again. Haven't done it for the last couple of years because they kind of shut it down on that, but I'm glad the Havlin family took it over and kept this thing going. I've been doing this my whole life, being born and raised in Cache Valley, so it was fun. Tammy, what's your thoughts on it?
I always like being out in nature and being that close to the animals and being around people who love the animals and want to take care of them, so it was fun.
So, well, we'll just head back down the canyon now and maybe try to find a spot or two to stop there and see if we can get any good footage of the canyon. Well, just stopped right here at Second Dam for a minute. Not a whole lot of places to pull off up here, but we found a couple.
So we just got done flying, well, when I say we, I mean Bart got done flying the drone, and while he gets that all packed up, I'm going to walk down here so that you can see and listen to the spillway. We're still here at Second Dam at Blacksmith Fork Canyon, and I just love the sound of running water. It's one of my favorite things.
Well, just stopped here now at Hiram City Park. Lots of snow up here. There's Tammy. She's going to get close. Then she's going to fall in and expect me to jump in and save her. And she made it out on the bridge. That's what she was trying to do. And that's probably the level of her adventurism out here. So, but she did that. Well, now that we're out of the canyon here, we're going to stop at this little place here in Hiram and get us something. I'll let you read the name on it, because if I try to pronounce it, I'm just going to slaughter it. So anyway, here it is. If I find a place to park. We'll call this good. My truck gets towed away. Well, we'll worry about that later. Well, me and Tammy just got home. Yeah, we had a enjoyable day up there at the hardware. Picked a good day to go up and that, and so the canyon was pretty coming through that. Lots of snow. So probably just going to wrap this video up here and call it good. So Tammy, anything to add?
Just had a lot of fun. I stayed warm, so that was good.
Well, she layered up like she said she was going to. So I'll wrap this video up here and call it good. Till the next one, we'll just catch you a little later down the road. Have a good one.